Hello everyone, myself Nigar Sultana. I welcome you all to RN Digital Learnings. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. In our previous video, we have learned the concept of probability, permutation, combination and calendars. In this video, we are going to learn the problems based on train. We need to find the speed of a train when the distance and the time is given, or when the train is passing through a tunnel or the bridge or a pole or a man. Now let's solve few problems with the help of the formulas. Let's start with the interesting concept of the quantitative aptitude, that is trains. Everyone enjoy the train journey, right? Now let's start solving the problems with the help of the tricks or the formulas to find the speed or the time or the distance. Before we understand the concept, let's understand what are the formulas to solve these types of problems. Before we learn the problems on this train, let's understand what type of problems we are going to solve in this session. First is, let's understand the conversions. What is this conversion? We come across with the concept of, this is kilometer per hour, and this is meter per second. If they give the value of the speed in the terms of kilometer per hour, we need to convert it into the meter per second. How will you convert? This can be converted as whatever they have given the value. For that value, we need to multiply by 5 by 18. This is one conversion. If they have given meter per second, now I want to convert this in kilometer per hour. I need to multiply that value with 18 by 5. In each and every problem, we will convert from kilometer per hour to the meter per second. Just we need to multiply the value by 5 by 18. Now, next thing is, you must know time and distance formula. What is the time and distance formula? Speed is equals to distance divided by time. Now, with the help of this formula, we can find the distance as well as time. Now, when in the problem, when they have given the distance and they have given the time, easily we can find out the speed. So this is one formula. If they are asking us to find the distance, how will you find the distance? This is S into T, that is speed multiplied by time. Done. Now, if they are asking to find the time, how will you find the time? When the speed and distance is given, distance divided by speed. Okay, so these are our three formulas based on this time and distance. So I'll write in short, speed is equals to distance divided by time. So this is our one formula to find speed with the help of distance and time. Now, if I want to find time, distance divided by speed. With the help of this formula, we can derive the next two. If they are asking you to find the distance, how will you find the distance? Time into speed will give you distance. Now, next thing you must understand is concept of train and object. What is this concept of train and object? Now, I have two cases here. First is, when the train is passing from the pole or the man or the tree. The formula is S is equals to D by T. Okay, it's simple. Now, when the train passes the bridge or tunnel or the platform, what is the formula? The formula is S is equals to D by T. But we need this distance we get from L1 plus L2 divided by T. What is this L1 is? L1 can be your distance of bridge. L2 can be the distance of your train. Okay, so I hope you have understood this difference of the train and the object. First, when the train is moving just through a pole or a man or a tree, just the formula is distance by time. Now, when the train is moving through a bridge or a tunnel, because see, suppose if this is a train, okay, now this is a bridge or the tunnel, fine. Now, when this train is moving, the distance is added with the concept of bridge as well as train. So, we have written as distance as L1 plus L2 divided by time. Our next concept is theory of relativity. The fourth formula is theory of relativity. So, now the train can move in opposite direction or in same direction, right? Same direction. Now, what happens? There are two trains. Now, we are talking about the concept of two trains. Okay, now this train is moving this side and this train is moving this side in opposite directions. How will you find the speed? D by T, right? Now, I have told you T is equals to D by S. Now, the speed of this train 1 will be different from the speed of train 2, right? It can be same or it can be different, and the distance of this train and this train will also differ, right? So, how will you write the distance? L1 plus L2 divided by, now speed can be of different, right? So, this can be S1, or you can write it as U plus V. So, U is the speed of L1 train and V is the speed of L2 train. Okay, this is the formula to find the time. Now, in the next case, again there are two trains. These two trains are also moving in the same direction. So, the speed is U and speed is V. How will you find the time? D by S. So, distances we need to add this both, L1 plus L2 divided by. Now, what happens? Suppose in this case, in the opposite direction, when this train 1 is standing and train 2 is moving, if we are sitting in the train 1, what we assume that we are moving in the direction. Though we are our train is not moving, we feel that our train is moving and this second train is standing, right? Now, in the same direction, suppose these two trains are moving in the same direction with the same speed, we doesn't feel that the train is moving because we feel the same speed, so we doesn't feel that our train is moving. Hence, the speed can be subtracted, U minus V. I'll repeat why we are adding the speed here and why we are subtracting the speed here. The train is moving in the opposite direction. Now, the speed of this, what we feel the speed is double. Why means, see, when we are in the train 2, this train 2 is standing. This our another train T1 is moving. Though we are sitting, we feel that we are moving, right? Okay. Now, the speed of this and this train is also moving. Suppose that this both speed will be added, and we feel that our train is moving very fast. Hence, we are adding the speed of both the trains. In the same direction means, though both the trains are moving, we feel that our train is not at all moving. If one is moving with a very fast speed and another is moving with a slower speed, we feel that we are moving in a slower speed. So, why we feel that it is we are moving in a slower speed? Because we are subtracting here. I hope everyone have understood these formulas. With the help of this formula, let's solve the problems. So, you can take a screenshot of this to remember and to solve the problems. To convert from kilometer to meter per second, we need to multiply by 5 by 18. If you want to convert from meter per second to kilometer per hour, we need to multiply by 18 by 5. To find the time speed, that is this is time and distance formula, speed is equals to distance by time. Now when the train is moving or passing through a pole or a man or a tree, speed is equals to distance by time. Now what is the distance? Distance is nothing but the length of a train. Okay. When a train is passing through a bridge or a tunnel or a platform, speed is equals to distance by time. Now this is L1 indicates the distance of train or a bridge, and L2 will the platform or the bridge. We are adding this both and dividing by time. When the train moves in the opposite direction, we need to add the length of both the trains and divided by the speed of both the train. Next, when the train is moving in the same direction, as I have told you, S is equals to d by t, that is, t is equals to d divided by s. Again we need to add the length of both the train divided by, this is the speed, u minus v. It's quite simple. Now let's solve the problems.